Hello. Hi, everybody. All right, we are going to get started today. Let me go ahead and just kind of do what I need to do as far as getting this shared out in the group, kind of getting myself situated over here, and we will get started. Also, if you are joining, if you can just leave in the comments that you can hear me and that everything is working okay, and all that good stuff. And also go ahead and let me know who you are and where you are joining from. And then I'm going to go ahead and get myself situated over here, just so that I can make sure that what you are seeing on your end is okay. So come on in, go ahead, leave your comments below, or let me know exactly who you are, where you're joining from. And we are going to get started today. So first of all, it is Friday, and I am so excited that it's Friday. It hasn't been a busy week for me, but then again, it has. And so anyway, I'm just super excited that it's Friday. So that's always something to, to look forward to, just the weekend. And it's definitely what we're going to be talking about today. So once again, if you are joining, go ahead and let me know, say hello and let me know who you are, where you're joining from. And I'm going to get myself situated over here. Hi, Felicia. Happy Friday. It is Friday, honey. We made it, didn't we? We are here. I'm so glad you're joining. Hello, Aisha. Happy Friday. All right. So let me get myself situated. Yes, Aisha is from Florida. Felicia, oh goodness, Felicia, Illinois. Felicia's from Illinois. I do know that. Yes. And Aisha, are you guys dealing with any hurricanes? I kind of was seeing on the news there about hurricane. Is it Harry or somebody coming through? So I don't know whether it's locked down there, but of course my in-laws live in Tampa. So I'll have to call and check in, make sure everything's okay. But yes, so excited that you are here. And so I'm assuming y'all can hear me okay then. Okay, I'm looking at the comments here. Hey, Alana, happy Friday, girl. We made it. I am proud of you. I saw those pictures, honey. I'm proud of you, Alana. So Alana is just really, she's pregnant, you guys. I'm just super proud. She's in my group coaching program, and she is doing a wonderful job. She posted some pictures yesterday, just some things she's kind of trying to do and kind of move her childcare business forward. I think it was social media. So I am super proud of you, Alana. I could not be more proud to say that you are a part of my group coaching program. So, okay, so I think we're okay on this side. Everything's looking like we're going okay here. So, okay, let's jump right in as always. And let's see here. Let me get myself situated, you guys. I got over here. Y'all know I gotta make sure I get today I am drinking in my little cup here that I love. It's yes, Alana says we made it. Faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. And this is pretty much what you got to have in doing this business. You have got to have faith. You've got to be able to basically, just have the hope of what's not even there, okay? So anyway, in my cup today, I've got Kool-Aid, y'all. I have got Kool-Aid today. We have been trying to be a little bit more frugal here around the house. And so we typically we don't try to drink a lot of sodas and stuff like that. We really cut that out. But we love like juices. And like one of my favorite juices is any of the cran apples or simply limeade stuff. And so anyway, we try to be frugal. So I was like, you know what? We're going to get some Kool-Aid. I have not had Kool-Aid in ages. And the good thing about it, you can control the sugar and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm drinking Kool-Aid today. It's black cherry and it is delicious. So okay, you guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. For those of you that are brand new to me, this is your first time being here, or maybe you've stumbled up on this. Alana says Kool-Aid with a lot of exclamation points. Yes, honey. or maybe you stumbled up on, my Facebook page or whatever the case is there. Let me just explain to you who I am, what I do. So my name is Ashley Binns. I am a childcare business strategizer and mindset mentor. I am the owner and founder of the #1 online platform for childcare business management. And so basically what I do is I help childcare owners. Essentially, the end goal and what I typically always am trying to get childcare owners to do when I'm working with them is to learn how to basically automate. Okay, so there are 5 pieces, and I would say 5. There's a lot of pieces to run a childcare business, but there's 5 top pieces that you have to have in order to be able for it to run successfully. Okay, and so these are accounting and budgeting, marketing and advertising, management and leadership, and that's where you get into staff and all that good stuff. Customer service, organization, and then work-life balance, okay? And so my goal is to, and what I actually do is I help you basically strategize all those pieces in your childcare business so that you can basically live an enriched with a lifestyle as a childcare business owner, okay? And I help you actually not only strategize those pieces, but automate those, okay? And that is basically the secret sauce, okay? If I have to give a secret sauce to running a successful childcare business, it is automation, all right? And we're gonna be talking about that a little bit today. Okay, so we go into what the topic is for today. Basically, what I wanted to talk about is how to ensure a good work-life balance and not overwork yourself. And so today is Friday, and you guys that follow me and you know me, every Friday I always post something in regards to work harder, not work smarter and not harder, and just, enjoying your weekend and just really doing something to enrich your own life. And so that's typically, what I usually post on Fridays. And so today I wanted to actually do a go live video, all right, on this specific topic. So that's what we're going to be covering today. Now, before we get into that, I want you to share, like, and love this video, okay? If you know of any childcare owner, director, anybody that would benefit from this topic of, how to ensure a good work-life balance and not overwork themselves, and be sure that you go ahead and share this out. Go ahead and give this video some likes, some hearts, some wows, or all that good stuff, and show me some love. Now, if you are on YouTube, okay, so this is directly to those of you that are watching this from YouTube. I do want to definitely welcome you to the channel if you are new to YouTube, and I just want to welcome you to Childcare Success Tools. I'm so excited that you're here. This channel gets subscriptions almost every single day, and so I'm just super excited that you found my little corner of the world. And what I want you to do is that if you are not subscribed to the channel, I need for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, once you hit that subscribe button, I need for you to, there should be like a little bell, and what that is, that's notifications. So I need for you to turn those on so that you immediately get notified of when I post a video, okay? Also, if you are watching this on Facebook, there's also a way that you can set your notifications for Childcare Success Tools so that you also get immediate notification of, when I am doing these videos or anything else that goes on here at Childcare Success Tools, okay? So for my YouTubers as well, be sure that you like this video and share this out with anybody, any childcare owner or director that you know. And once again, I'm just so excited for all of you all to be here today. Now, all right, so let's just jump right into what we're going to talk about. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. It is Friday. And basically, this is, well, I have one more thing I have to do after this. I have to get the lecture out for next week. So I'm going to be working on that. For those that's in my group coaching program, I release a weekly lecture, and so, or module or course or whatever. And so I'll be getting that out. But after that, you guys, I am done. I am shutting off my day. Okay, so the first thing I want to basically, okay, we're going to get into something really good that I have been wanting to get into. Let me get here to my notes and kind of find where I'm at in my little agenda here. Here we go. All right, so the first thing when it comes to how to ensure a good work-life balance and not overworking yourself, the first thing I want to really talk about is you don't have to hustle to be successful, okay? Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me. You know, there's a lot of things out there about this whole thing of hustling. It's really big now. You know, you've got shirts that say it. You've got coffee mugs that's got it. It's branded all over social media. And, you know, it's a big thing, you know, and if you're hustling, you know, it's like you doing something, right? Okay. Well, here's the thing about that. I don't believe in hustling. Okay, I don't believe in hustling. And when I see the word hustle, what I see in my mind is I see myself, I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. All right. Success, okay, is a combination of activities that have been planned to reach a goal. And I'm looking, if y'all see me looking over here, y'all, those that are new, I'm looking at my notes, right? Success is a plan of activities, okay? It's a combination of activities that have been planned to reach a goal. That's what success is, okay? Now, you know, is there a form of hustle when we're talking about a business, all right? And yeah, you know, depending on what your definition is of hustle, there is a form of hustle. But when you have a plan, okay, and you are basically having activity towards that plan, why are you hustling? Why are you hustling? And if you really think about it, you know, people that are really successful, and I want you just to kind of think about some people that are really successful that you know, could be celebrities or whatever the case is there. But if you think about even just the way that they are, how they carry themselves, they're very calm, okay? They're very precise, all right? They have direction and they are accurate. And that to me is what it should be. Okay. When I teach childcare owners and directors, I'm not going to teach you to hustle. I'm not going to teach you to do that. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to have a plan that is accurate to ensure that you reach a goal. And then if we have that, then we don't have to hustle. You know, you can come in every day and all you got to do is just follow the plan. That's it. It's light. It's easy. You get out, you on your way. There's no need in working all day long to reach a goal. Okay. Now, is there work involved? Yes. You know, you're going to have to put work and effort. That's where that success is a combination of activities. So that activity is work, but it is work that's geared towards something. It's directed specifically towards something. It's not busy work. It's not thumbing around. It's not hustling, bustling. It's not coming in every day and not knowing what you're doing, or doing some things that you feel like you're going in the right direction and you're not. It is direct, okay? It pinpoints, it targets, okay? And I think I talked about this in the last Go Live video with marketing. You know, your efforts are targeted efforts. And so that means that when you are targeting something, you're reaching a specific goal, and there's no confusion with that, okay? So I just have to get that out there because I know that, like I said, it's really big out there. You know, when it comes to, like I said, this word hustle is branded. I mean, it's everywhere, and it's cute. I'm not going to get you wrong. It's cute. When I see it, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's all cute and dandy, but you don't have to hustle to be successful at running a childcare business. All right. And I'm going to be here to tell you that. Okay. Give me some comments on that. What are your thoughts about that whole hustling thing? I want to kind of get you guys' feedback. Okay. I know it's going to take a little bit of a minute because of the delay aspect of the streaming, but what's your thoughts on that? You know, do you feel that you have to hustle to be successful? So I'll just kind of wait for those comments, and when they come in, you know, I'll come back to that aspect of it. I'm gonna look over my comments here to see if there's anything here. I'm gonna take a sip of my Kool-Aid. Oh, y'all, that is so good. I am telling you. It just brings back my childhood memories. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. The next thing that I want to go over with you and how to ensure a good work-life balance and not overwork yourself is that you have to have a great daily schedule and you have to take breaks. You got to take breaks, okay? So let me get to where I'm at in my notes here. Yes. So here's the thing about it. If you cannot make your own schedule that fits your own personal needs, okay, that fits your lifestyle, that allows you to take breaks, that allows you to take vacations, and basically work when you want to, then you have not really created a business for yourself, but you've created a job, okay? And so what you are is you are simply just another employee within your business. That's it. Unfortunately, you are the employee that has to do everything, okay? And so, you know, if you can't just say, you know what, today I don't feel like doing it, I don't want to work, you know, or whatever the case is there, it's Friday, and you know what, you know, I want to do something else. If you don't have that luxury, all right, then you are simply an employee of your child care program or your business, okay? Now, I want to say this to those of you that are getting started and those of you that are possibly a family child care provider, because I know that it is a little bit different when it comes to, you know, the family child care home and how that's set up. Okay, I did that. And for those of you that are new and you probably wonder, well, how do I know this? I ran and owned, operated, directed a child care center for 10 years. I also owned a family child care program prior to me doing a license. So I know, okay? Believe me, I know what it's like on both ends of the spectrum. Here is what I want to say to you guys that are family child care providers. You too do not have to work like this, okay? You don't have to work like this either. And I feel like some of you all kind of, you know, maybe you feel like you're trapped in some ways that, you know, and I've heard this before, it's my home, you know, and I can't leave it, and, you know, I can't have somebody come in and it's my, you know, it's my home and things like that. But, you know, you don't have to work like that either, right? Once again, yes, it's your home, but it's also your business, and you are the owner of the business. And as the owner of the business, you are the one that gets to call the shots, right? But however, you are also the one that has to set it up appropriately so that you can leave and take vacations and still have your home daycare business running, okay? It can be done. All right. I know, like I said, I know a lot of people, a lot of family child care providers, they get reserved or they're reserved when it comes to that, but it can be done. Okay. So let me see. Felicia says, and I'm back on my B-Live TV, y'all, so I get to show the comments and stuff. So let me read what Felicia says here. She says, I agree with you when you have too much on your plate and you're pulled in too many directions. You can't be sure. Here it is. Good. It popped up on my end so I can read it better. Okay, so I agree with you when you have too much on your plate and pulled in too many directions. You can't be sure that everything will be done properly or at all. I'd rather reach your goal and move to the next. But if I had to hustle, then I would hustle to reach that goal. Exactly. And I mean, you know, it is a lot to it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat. It is a lot to this business. You know, it's a lot to it. But a lot of it is really about working smarter and not harder. And if you can get that down, then you can really get control of your business. Okay. And then Aisha says that she has a sub. Exactly. I mean, it's very simple, but that's just what you do. You get a substitute to come in. That's it. Right. And I teach, you know, one of the things I teach is how to actually have a sub program it's like an automated kind of system, okay? Because the only issue with subs is that if you don't use them, you'll lose them. So you have to find a way to use your subs on a regular basis, and then that way that creates an actual automated system. And like I said, I teach that in my online campus. Okay, so. But here's what I want you to get out of out of number 2 here that we're going over is that you need to get yourself in a position that you create your own schedule. Okay, that's where you want to kind of be moving yourself towards. All right, and we'll kind of get into that as we kind of move along here throughout the video. All right, number 3, and this is kind of where we're going to get to that now. Number 3 is you have to streamline and automate every aspect of your business. Okay, so in the beginning, I talked about the 5 pieces that it takes to run a successful childcare business, which is what I teach people how to automate those things. So let me kind of go over those. And if you're taking notes, this is a great time to write this down. So accounting and budgeting, okay? You have to streamline and automate. You have to find ways to streamline and automate your accounting and budgeting. Your marketing and advertising should be streamlined and automated. Your management and leadership. So if you are a center-based and you have staff, you need to have a way to automate, okay, how you deal with that whole process, right? And from the time that you have an employee come into your program to the time that they exit for whatever reason, that whole thing needs to be automated, right? Customer service. You need to have ways that you, have your customer service streamlined and automated, okay? Organization. All right, and this is one that's huge with childcare owners and directors. I did a post yesterday about this, about, when I work with people, when I work with directors and owners, and one of the things that they tell me is that they feel like they're all over the place. I get to investigate into their office space, and it's everywhere. You have to be able to be organized, and you have to be able to streamline and automate even your office procedures, okay, so that you don't have those papers all over your desk and you're not all over the place. And then work-life balance. And so the amazing thing about this is that when you automate all of those other 4 pieces, or the other 5 pieces, then that immediately ensures that you have a great work-life balance, because things are working behind the scenes for you, right? And you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that yourself, okay? And so streamlining and automating everything. Automation allows you to be hands-off. That's what automation does, okay? So it reminds me, so like, okay, let me kind of take y'all back a little bit. So back in the 1900s, whatever, I don't know what era that is. Probably, some of our grandparents, even our parents, were in this stage where there wasn't, dishwashers, there wasn't any washer and dryers, microwaves, like all that kind of stuff. So what happened was, you had different kind of companies. They came out, they saw a need, obviously, in the home, specifically for moms, okay? So for, back in the day, you had the stay-at-home moms. And so they saw a need to automate, what a mother has to do, right? So whether it's washing the dishes or washing the laundry. And so it's no different than that, okay? We have automation set up in our household, okay? Right now, I'm sure if you look around, there is something that you own that allows you to automate something in your home, right? Most of the people have dishwashers, and most people have, a washer and dryer. So that's already 2 right now that I can already know, without even knowing anything about you, that is something that you have that helps you automate a chore or a task in your home, right? So we understand that when it comes to, running a household. But when it comes to running a childcare business, owners just don't get that. And so it's no different. You want to be able to basically what you're doing, okay, when you set up an automation, what you're doing is you're setting up an actual system and process, and you're creating a machine for your business, okay? You're creating a machine for your accounting and budgeting. You're creating a machine for your marketing and advertising. You're creating a machine for how you deal with staff, okay? That's what you're doing. And so, it's no different, right? Your childcare business needs to be turnkey. Turnkey means that when you turn that key in the mornings to open up the doors to your business, okay, you change that sign from closed to open, that things run, they run smoothly. It runs like a well-oiled machine, okay? And this is how you're able to ensure a good work-life balance and not overwork yourself, okay? Just like with the dishwasher or the laundry. Just think about it. If you didn't have some of those things, it's a lot of work doing laundry back in the way that they used to do it, right? I mean, it's time consuming. I can wash a load of clothes in maybe an hour and a half. By the time I put it in the washing machine, so it's just about automation. That is the secret to running a successful childcare business that does not overwork yourself. Okay. Okay. So number 4, and what I want to go over at this point, and also because I'm getting ready to close out this video, if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and be loading those up so I can go ahead and get to those before I shut down my day for the day and close out the video. And so your action steps, okay, I'm going to give you some steps that you need to take moving forward with this video. Number 1 is I want you to look at every aspect of your business. Okay, so I just kind of went over those 5 pieces, right? I want you to look at every aspect of your business, from lesson planning to marketing to systems you have for your families, and just everything you can look at. Okay, and I want you to think about ways that you can make these things hands off, or less of you is needed for these things to run. Okay, so I want you to think about that. Take some out. I'm not going to tell you to do that this weekend, because once again, I'm not going to teach you to hustle. I'm not going to teach you to be working on weekends and working 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, whatever hours a day. Okay. I'm not going to do that. So what I am saying is that, let's see here. It looks like we might have lost a little bit of connection. Okay. Something's happened here. Let me, disconnect let me get on my phone here, because I think we have lost connection. So let me get back in here and see what's happening on my end as we get ready to close out. Let's see here, guys. And I don't know, I can see myself and my mic is on, but for some reason my broadcast preview has went down. So let me get into here and see if that's showing up on here. Okay, you can still, perfect, Felicia, but I guess it's just something on my end. So, okay, perfect, well, good. So your action steps then, as I was saying, is I don't want you doing that this weekend. Okay, what I want you to do, the amazing thing about this video is that it's here. I'm not going to take it down. It's available to you. You can come back to this sometime next week and actually start implementing, okay? But I want you to look around, and I want you to find ways that you can basically, the things in your program, okay, that you can put things in place or automate these things so that less of you is needed for them to run, okay? And you'll be, if you really do this, I'm telling you, you will be surprised of what you find. Even you guys that are family, in fact, y'all that are family childcare, you need to do this. Like, you need to do this, right? Because it's just one of you, okay? You may have somebody that comes in, but it's just one of you, okay? All right, the second thing that I need for you to do is I want you to look at your work schedule, and if you are working over 8 hours a day, I want to know, why is this, okay? I want you to ask yourself this question: why am I doing this? Because once again, what I want you to do is I want you to empower yourself to understand that you are the owner of the company. You're the owner of the business. So why are you doing that? Why are you working 10, 12, 14 hours a day? Why? And once again, to you family childcare providers, I get that. I get that. But if you continue to stay in that mentality, you'll never get out of the cycle that you're in, the working all day long, right? You'll never get out of it. So you have to change your mentality on where you're going with your business. My goal for you all is to help you think about more than just the day-to-day operations, because I know that most of what you think about is those day-to-day operations, right? But I am here to challenge you to think like an entrepreneur, to think like a business owner, okay? That's another thing I do, okay? I strategize and I help you think, you know, outside of those four walls that you live in every day as a childcare business owner, because that's the issue that I had. You know, until I really like mentally kind of understood, and I guess in some ways I just learned to wear different hats. And you know, when I first got started, the hat that I wore was day-to-day operation hat. I mean, it was like, you know, and then after so long, you know, I got into a place where I'm like, okay, this is not working for me. Like, you know, I don't want to be in the classrooms all the time. I don't, because when I'm in the classrooms, I can't grow my business. I cannot grow my business, you know, sitting in circle time. I can't grow my business, you know, cooking meals. Like I just can't do that. And although, you know, I love circle time. I love lesson planning. You know, I love, you know, cooking for the children. I love doing all those things. But once again, you know, I had to ask myself a question. Ashley, are you a business owner or an employee? Because, you know, honestly, I left the whole employee thing for many reasons. I don't, you know, obviously it's a whole different topic. I'll be here all day long telling y'all about it. But I left the employee, the corporate America, whatever you want to call it. I left that world to become an entrepreneur for many reasons. And one of those reasons was that I didn't want somebody else telling me when I had to come in. I didn't want that. And I'm still like that today. Okay. So look at your work schedule. And if you're working over 8 hours a day, I want you to ask yourself, why is this? Okay, pinpoint what it is, and then work on, you know, trying to see what you can do to find some fixes to that. Now, this is not going to be fixed overnight. This is a process, right? And with the process, there is a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. Okay. Number 3 is I want to also ask you this question. Okay, this is something I really want you to ponder about. If there was an emergency. Okay, so let's just say now, you know, Lord knows we don't want any emergencies happening to anybody, but, you know, life happens sometimes. Just things happen that are out of our control, we do not have any control over. If there was an emergency and you had to wait from the center or your program for a full month, so we're talking about 4 weeks away, completely away, you cannot call, they can't reach you, would your program survive without you? Just think about that, okay? And I know a lot of you guys are building legacies here. You know, this is not just, this is not just, you know, a child care program, right? I mean, it is, but it's more than that to you. You're trying to build a legacy for your family or whatever. You're trying to go from a family child care provider to having multiple centers, or maybe you have one location and you're trying to. So this is more of a legacy. And if you are trying to build a legacy, the legacy can't be built with you constantly in it. It just doesn't work that way, right? Okay, it doesn't happen that way. Okay, so let me ask that again for those of you that are taking notes or whatever. If there was an emergency, okay, that basically forced you to be away from your child care business or program for a full month, so that's 4 weeks, could your child care business, could your center, could your family child care home survive without you? No contact, nothing. Okay. All right. So those are your action steps, is to answer those questions and then really dig deep into your business and your child care program, and just find the ways that you can you know, find solutions to these if it's a problem. Okay. All right. So the last thing I want to leave with you, okay, as I close out today's video, is that if you need my help with any of this, okay, if you right now you're listening to this and you're like, Ashley, I feel empowered, however, I just don't know how to do this stuff. I mean, you know, you're talking about 5 different pieces here, and I got to automate, and if you need my help with this, just send me a message, okay? I do offer different types of, there's courses that I offer, there's different programs, I do coaching, I do done for you services. So, you know, if there's maybe you just say, hey, just figure this out for me, Ashley, do it for me. I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can. Shoot me a message, okay? If you're on Facebook, you can leave me a Facebook message on my Facebook business page. Is probably the quickest way to get to me. I know some of you guys, are friends with me on my personal Facebook page, and you can leave it there or whatever. If you're not friends with me on there, go ahead and add me as a friend. Okay, it's okay. I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was like, I didn't even know that we wasn't friends on Facebook, and yada, yada. So it's fine if perfectly fine. Just message me somewhere, okay? If you're watching this from YouTube, I'm going to leave my direct email address below, okay? It is the one that I have set up for inquiries and things like this, okay? So I'm going to leave that below, and just get in contact with me, okay? And I can guide you into, something that could fit your needs and all that good stuff, okay? The next thing I need for you to do is I need for you to also join, if you're not a part of my private Facebook group community, I need for you to join that group, okay? There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes with CST, all right? I don't want to really get into that. I'm going to be making an announcement, but I've got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm starting to basically revamp everything. And for me, I'm already looking for 2018. So right now I am in the planning stage for 2018 as we kind of near the ending of this year. And so there's going to be some different things that's going to be going on in that group. But anyway, it's a community of like-minded people. It's wonderful childcare owners and directors who are trying to learn different ways to think. It's also those that are trying to get started. And, I'm in there daily, just being there to support, I motivate, whatever the case is there. I'm very active in the group. So if you're part of a bunch of Facebook groups and you go in there and the leader of the group is not active, you will not find that in my community. I'm very much involved in my work and what I do. I love what I do. It's my ministry, and I'm here to help people, okay? All right. And then also, since it's Friday, I want you to have a good weekend, okay? I don't want you to be working on this over the weekend, as whenever I'm coaching people, I always say, okay, listen, time to shut it off, okay? I know you guys are probably finishing out your days with the kids and getting ready to go into departure time, but I want you to have a good weekend. Do something that makes you feel great, rejuvenate yourself, take time out for you, okay? And then on Monday, Tuesday, whatever time next week, come back to this video and jot this stuff down and then get to work on it, okay? So if there's no more questions or comments, let me double check to make sure I don't see any questions on here, comments. I think everybody is good. But if you are watching the replay of this, then you can feel free to leave any comments or questions in the comments below. On Facebook, I do get notifications of those. Also, I get notifications if you're watching this on YouTube. You can also leave those in the comments section below, and I will get back to you, okay? So, as always, I am sending you my prayers of encouragement and success your way. I just want you to be educated on all things childcare business, okay? And I really, 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 what I really want for you is for you to live an enriched with the lifestyle, okay? I was not able to do that when I ran my childcare business. I did it for 10 years towards the end. When it was getting close to the end is when I really started to feel my life, be fully enriched. But that's what I want for you, okay? I want you to be successful at running a childcare business, but I want that success to equal to you being successful personally in your own life, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. I should be back here on Wednesday. Typically, I go live on my Facebook business page every Wednesday. Today, I went live on this Friday because Monday was a solar eclipse. I don't know who all saw that, but it was amazing. It came right through here in Kentucky. We got, I think, I saw 95 to 98% totality. It was amazing. So anyway, I worked a half a day on Monday, and so that's why I went live today. But I should be back here on Wednesday. Just look for those notifications, you guys. Have a blessed, beautiful, rejuvenated weekend, and I'll see you guys next week, okay? Thanks for joining me. Take care.